Boxers, you received my instructions in dressing room. So obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck to both of you.
Well, Kucher's heavy-handed. Whether he's heavy-handed enough to cope with this fella, I'm not too sure. And straight away you see he's...
Hurt in there as well.
Really solid clubbing right hand.
Huk away.
He's proving himself fairly open to those right hands. Kucher is taking
some of these swinging shots. You should be able to see. And if you can't evade them, block them for sure.
That's going in close there. Huk trying to swarm over him, trying to outwork him, but Kucher coming back well, throwing a decent left hand of his own.
Well, Kucher's doing what you I think for Kucher, you know, step behind the punch.
Huk loves doing that, doesn't he, in close?
Well, he looks like
fighting out of the clinches with those chopping right hands. He's going looking for it again and lands with a solid one. But unable to find the punches that he wanted. He's made to miss with most of those. And drags him on again to a right hand. Gets away with it. That's better from Huk.
Spurts a whirlwind and cascade of punches, but when he likes to take his rest, so you don't make him take his rest, he'll panic, hopefully. Not confident.
That was one of his better attacks, more profitable attacks. Kety doesn't throw at the same intensity that he did 4 years ago. That's more like it. And again. That's more like it. Kucher a bit of an old-fashioned look as he comes away, as much as to say, you thought you'd got me, I've still got a lot left. Eye-catching flurry of punching.
Think about throwing a shot.
Really loaded up on that. Closing seconds of the round. Huk aiming to finish it on top to catch the judge's eyes in the last few seconds.
Yeah, nice combination
we've seen so far. That's a nice right hand, which is kind of savagely difficult to score, isn't it? Because it's the thing that the corner's going to be able to deal with. Caught on the way in again.
I thought it was a good right hand from Huk.
Oh, he's waddled in now, he's got him onto the back foot, and here goes Huk, looking for Kucher, and Kucher looks as though he's ready to receive a big shot, and Huk knew it and tries to put him away, but wrestled him to the ground, and that's no knockdown. Full time. And he's looking for the power shots again.
To be fair, the Kucher's come right at Huk, trying to close the gap.
Oh, big left hand. And again, he's on unsteady legs, still bravely trying to get forward, trying to stifle Huk, but he was nailed by a terrific left hand.
I think there was a right hand just in the middle of the ring just before that. Flashy in a stand-up, but not much rounded there from Marko Huk.
So it didn't have too much of an effect, did it? Kucher just keeps coming forward. Well, he's taken a good shot there, Huk. Nice left hand from Kucher.
Punches have a more effect with the snappier and these flash combinations. Okay, he might miss with well, he's technically the better. He's much better boxer technically, Kucher.
There's one of those flurries once more. Really throwing the right hand now, is he, Kucher? Oh, that's good. Again, he's covering up. But it gets the huge acclaim of the crowd, of course.
Yeah, he's not getting seriously hurt, but enough punches to get him through the score.
Kucher still in there, pursuing his dream. Huk corner telling him just to time up and to clamp on.
So, when the this is not computer scoring, so you're not breaking it down as such. Just in generalship as well, how that works out. And I just think for me,
And the overall feeling
yeah,
at the end. And has Huk done enough to retain his title? He certainly thinks so. Raises his glove, and I think from the nod from Dmitr Kucher, he knows the score. He knows that he hasn't done enough here, and that Marko Huk is still the champion.
yeah.
And the moment is nigh.